do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. We have open conversation today in hour one and hour one only. I have guests lined up in hour two. So if you want to let everybody know what's on your mind, we only have the next 45 minutes to do so. The number for that, 724-438-4593. Give me a buzz. Looking forward to hearing from you. What's on Your Mind is brought to you by Tireman's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Baugh's Drugstore, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. All righty. So, okay, we'll just get this out of the way. Pirates starting the second half of the season. You know, what last week determined they were going to have a, what was it, close to a 620 winning percentage in the second half just to get up to 500. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't even to get to 500. It was to get to 80 wins. That wasn't even 500. The odds just got even worse. I mean, losing to the White Sox. I don't know. All right. Okay, that's off my chest. Okay, there is a rock group, Coldplay. I really don't know anything about Coldplay. I don't listen. I could, if you were to put two songs on right now, back to back, and ask me to and have me tell you which one was Coldplay. Well, the only way I'd be able to do that is if the other song was the Beatles, because by process of elimination, I'd be able to tell you, yeah, that's Coldplay. I know nothing about them. Apparently, they had a concert the other day, and they kind of did their version of a kiss cam during the concert. And a couple people were caught on it, which, well, it appears they didn't want to be caught on it. One was the CEO of a major artificial intelligence company, and the woman was the head of HR. So anyway, everybody's gotten into the into this now. Baseball mascots are doing a fun take on it, and other mass media, TikTok, you're finding all kinds of things on, and Instagram, and so you're you know, is it fair that the company Astronomer has accepted the resignation of its CEO over this? Andy Byron is his name. Kind of forced out, really. Okay, yeah, it's two people maybe have an affair. We don't know. They really haven't addressed that. So your thoughts on the whole fallout from that kiss cam? Hey, one thing now, this is for parents, new parents, I should say, new grandparents, relatives of a newborn. Part of the one big beautiful bill that the federal government will deposit $1,000 into a special account in the name of a baby born between January 1st of this year and December 31st of 2028. Parents and relatives, they'll be able to contribute up to $5,000 a year to that account until the age of 18 when that child can access this. But at that point, they have to convert those savings into some kind of really low-risk investment. I don't know if part of this is declining, a way to fight declining birth rates in the country. But the administration is saying, they want young people to start learning about the wonders of compound interest and how if you save not necessarily constant, but you make contributions to a savings account every year, how that money can grow for you over time. So your thoughts about that. So the government giving your newborn child a leg up in the world. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. It was announced that CBS will be canceling the show. So it's basically through May, I think it's May of next year, 2026. So give them a heads up on that. So your thoughts about CBS canceling Stephen Colbert's The Late Show. Now, reports are that CBS says it's strictly a financial decision that this show is losing between $40 and $50 million a year. Makes sense to me. Others are saying, well, it's more political. That since CBS and Paramount caved into President Trump and his lawsuit over the 60 Minutes Kamala Harris lawsuit, that it's a way to try and make nice and also to pay for the settlement with President Trump. So your thoughts about The Late Show in its final, days, we'll call it months. Let's see. Now this one is going to be very, very interesting to see how all of this falls out. Tulsi Gabbard, the Director of National Intelligence, has sent a packet to the Department of Justice for a criminal referral. So the Department of National Intelligence has declassified a lot of information dating back to the final days of the Obama administration and then into the Trump administration concerning the so-called Trump-Russia collusion to undermine the 2016 election. She says in this report that's been forwarded to the criminal referral to the Justice Department that President Obama, then FBI Director James Comey, then I think CIA Director James Clapper, and others manufactured intelligence to bring down, candidate Donald Trump and then hopefully President Donald Trump. Saying part of this is intelligence saying there was no collusion, there was no effort by Russia to undermine the election, there was no evidence in any of that taking place, and yet they went ahead and pushed that narrative, knowing full well that it was false. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this all plays out. And does the Justice Department take it on? Of course, they remain basically quiet other than the fact of, yes, we did receive this. The Justice Department has made no comment. If an investigation starts, we may or may not hear about it right away. And if an investigation is started and these allegations are found to be justified, then what? Then what? Are people arrested? Is there trials? I don't know. All of this remains to be seen as to what happens. So that's kind of it on my list, since it's just at this point in time, we've got 34 minutes of conversation here, and both lines are open. So give me a buzz, 724-438-4593. Both lines are open. What else can we throw in there to chat about? Steeler camp, players report Wednesday. First practice Thursday, heading up to the start of the 2025 NFL season. A lot of questions on the Steelers, mainly at quarterback. The defense, TJ Watt just signed a huge contract. Is his stats, is his play going to justify the huge contract? That's always a question there. Rookies, how do they perform? Will the offensive line be better? All kinds of question for the Steelers heading into training camp that starts Thursday with players reporting Wednesday. And do you go up? I've asked this question before. I've never gone up. I've never gone up to practice. I've never gone to St. Vincent to watch a practice. I've never really seen the appeal. So if you've gone, what? Tell me, what is that appeal? Why should I go up to watch the Steelers practice? I'm just curious. Why? I know a lot of people do it, and I'm not. If you want to go, that's fine. I just personally, I don't see the appeal. So I'm asking you, what is that appeal? Why should I go to St. Vincent up in Latrobe to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers practice? So give me a call on that, 724-438-4593. Tell you what, we're close enough. I'm going to go ahead and take my first break of the afternoon. Both lines are open, so give me a buzz, 724-438-4593.
Don't miss this year's Fayette County Fair, July 24th through August 2nd. Buy advance tickets now, online or at an advance ticket location and save. Locations include All Around Fence Company, Armstrong, Big Barn, Country Feed and Supply, Fayette Chamber of Commerce, E.B. and Strosik Tire, Jackson Farms, New Bowers Flowers, New Salem Mini Mart, various Somerset Trust locations, several Sweet Peace locations, and local United Bank locations. Visit FayetteFair.com for specific locations or to purchase online tickets. All rides, concerts, and entertainment are included in the ticket price. Save time and money. Buy your advance tickets now and save for the whole family. The Fayette County Fair, July 24th through August 2nd. For more info about ticket prices, the full schedule of events, where to buy advance tickets locally, or to buy tickets online, visit FayetteFair.com.
Fayette County Fair, incredible fun for everyone.
For professional cleaning services, Clean and Shine in New Stanton is the place for you. They provide commercial and residential cleaning, porter services, carpet cleaning, stripping and waxing, construction cleanups, and car cleaning. For free estimates, call 724-691-0413, email info@cleanandshine14.org, or visit their website, cleanandshine14.org. We clean so you can shine.
Your health is more than just how you feel today. It's about staying well for the years ahead. At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Primary Care, we're here to help you manage your health with regular checkups, screenings, and care that's tailored to you. With locations in Uniontown, Carmichaels, Connellsville, and Scottdale, it's easy to find care close to home. Visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown today to find the primary care provider who is right for you.
Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are the values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Paid for by the candidate.
Greg Brown here with the Pirate Parrot. And Parrot, I've been told you have some news to share. There's a Peanuts-themed drone show presented by Allegheny Health Network coming to PNC Park. When is it? Saturday, July 26th, after the Pirates take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Amazing! What should fans expect? Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the whole gang lighting up the Pittsburgh skyline? I can't wait! Where can fans get their tickets? Of course, pirates.com/drone show.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Bortz Jr.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
WNBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. Open conversation, 724-438-4593. Let's get our first phone call of the afternoon. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, Russ.
Yes.
Hey, it's Mark from Connellsville. Hey, you want to hear time zone? Okay, you were talking about would you and you wouldn't go to Latrobe's to watch the Steelers practice. Now, I will tell you that I grew up in Pleasant Hills. My dad used to love to go to South Park to Trax Farms in the surrounding areas. Lake Joanne fishing. We used to go swimming at Mineral Beach and Piney Forks. Now, it was a great place, South Park, and that's where my dad used to take me to watch the Steelers practice before there was a name called Terry Bradshaw.
Okay.
Now, we used to sit in the bleachers, and after practice, all the Steelers would walk up the steps, and if you asked them to take a picture with you, you had your Instamatic 110 camera, and you snapped Chuck Noll holding Mark around the arm, like around the shoulders, like bending down. And we got J.R. Wilburn, snapped pictures. We got all kinds of, they weren't, and they never did become great Steelers in the teams that they had that year. But it seemed like to me, that's when they used to have the South Park Fair annually. Okay. And it was a sky bus, and it was the greatest fair on earth. It was. Now, they kind of quit that, and they dropped out of the Latrobe scene. And, people that live up near Latrobe, yeah, if you want to get on, they would go. I don't believe that I've ever heard of anybody talking, let's go to Latrobe tomorrow. But it was a great memory in my mind. And to see this, of course, when I was that young, the Steelers weren't great, and it wasn't a great thing for me. But my dad, his heart and faith was in the Steelers. And he, Chuck Noll, Chuck Noll used to say to my dad, "Hi, Joe. Hi, Mark." And he knew us by name. And he was the most hidden personality coach that we've ever seen. You'd never see him on TV nowadays. And he didn't like Terry Bradshaw the minute he joined the team. Now, that's about, and what I was going to say, Donald Trump is going to stop PBS television, which Rick Seebeck made his golden dollar on Channel 13 through PBS. Okay. Now, I feel bad for Rick. But Rick is at the end of his career, and pretty much everybody has seen and known Rick, and there really don't seem to be any new productions by Rick.
Well, I know Doug Saltzman has had him on his show many times, so
I was listening.
Maybe Doug will have him on here again soon. But
I listened to the last time he was at your studio, and I enjoyed him tremendously. And I actually got to speak with him for about 5 minutes at your studio. But hey, you all have a nice day out there, and the heat's coming back, baby.
All right, Mark.
So get your umbrellas and your bathing suits out, because it ain't over yet.
Thanks for your call. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yeah.
Fred.
How you doing, Fred?
Not bad.
Good.
Hey, you were talking about these children getting $1,000 put in an account for them.
Yeah.
Does that include these birthright children?
No. I honestly don't know. I don't know how the bill is bill is worded on that, but it's only for those born between January 1 of this year and December 31st of 2028.
Okay. Has that been settled yet about this birthright?
No, it's Supreme Court, I believe, is taking on part of it anyway. I'm not exactly sure, but no, it has not been settled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, something else too. I'm a little confused about this. That President Trump said that this Epstein episode is a hoax. What does he mean by it's a hoax?
Well, I've not heard that description myself. So all I know is pretty much what you do. I think what people are forgetting is Donald Trump and the White House have admitted to knowing Jeffrey Epstein, having been at events together. This also dates back to pre-2006 when Epstein started getting in trouble with the law over his alleged sexcapades. We'll just put it that way. I think when people are wanting names released from the Epstein files, is they're wanting the names of people that went to his private island. And I think that's where people are getting all lost up in this. Because President Trump he's admitted through press, whatever, interviews that he has flown on Epstein's jet, but it was from Florida to New York, never to this island. And so I think that's what people are looking for. Who spent time on the island? Who were the people that went to the island is what people are asking for. So based off of that, I don't know, maybe Donald Trump is referring to that there is no list of names pertaining to the island. I don't know, but he is now pressing the Justice Department to release additional information.
Well, he don't want the list
What's that?
revealed.
What's that?
He don't want the list revealed.
Again, they're saying there is no list.
Well,
okay. So, but President Trump is pushing the DOJ to release additional information from the Epstein files if the courts will allow it. So the information that he's wanting released is from the grand jury investigation. Will the judges involved in that allow for that to take place? So it's not necessarily up to the Department of Justice. Apparently, judges have to get involved.
Yeah, right. But you never heard him say it's a hoax?
No, I've never heard him say that.
Well, he did.
Well, okay, but so, all right, whatever. But I have not. So,
I'm just wondering what he meant by it's a hoax.
I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. I'm sure you have his phone number, Fred, so give him a call and ask him.
I try to call him, but he won't answer.
Okay. Well.
All right, that's all I got, Russ.
Okay, Fred. Thanks for your call today. Bye-bye.
Bye.
724-438-4593. Both lines are open. So give me a buzz. Would love to chat with you. Whether you want to talk about the Epstein files, that's fine by me. Do you want to talk about the upcoming Fayette County Fair? Starts Thursday. So we can chat about that, the 24th. So any of the topics I came up with earlier as well. So 724-438-4593. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I did go once up to Latrobe with a couple of friends of mine.
Okay.
You know, I went one time. I have no idea what it was about either.
All right.
It was hot as HE double toothpicks.
Uh-huh.
And it's one play, Franco Harris came running out of bounds at me with Robin Cole chasing him.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a linebacker.
Yeah.
And it sounded like two steers. And the only thing I can say, Russ, is you can feel the power of these men.
Yeah.
I mean, they are powerful men.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and that's the feeling that I got. But that was 50 years ago I went.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, players today are much bigger than the Steelers were 50 years ago.
Right. I mean, Jack Lambert would never be a middle linebacker today.
Heck, the linebackers are all 260, 270 pounds now.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was what, like maybe 205, 210?
I think it's 215. Somebody said.
All right.
He was a spear.
Yes.
He was a spear.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about these late shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Covert, I guess he got canned.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, these late shows are all going off the air another 5 years, they said.
Well,
all of them.
Maybe. And so what your opinion, Mark, why?
Well, let me first. I've checked the late shows. I'm sure like the after shows too, late shows or whatever you want to call them. And California media and New York, not one of them is for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously don't represent the majority of Americans because this man was elected. They have their own opinions,
right?
And but also, from what I said, it has to do with the numbers, Russ. The numbers are amazingly down for these people,
right? Well, hence losing the 40 to 50 million a year for the Late Show.
Yeah, I know that's money they're talking about, but I'm talking like viewers, like Johnny Carson. He went off the air 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
At his day, he was drawing 15 million members a night. Everybody was watching,
right.
On television.
Yeah,
but they didn't have computers, didn't have the iPhone.
Yep, they didn't have 100 other stations to look at.
Right. I mean, he was drawing 15 million a night. Together, the three main networks, CBS, ABC, and NBC, they say they're drawing 6.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, you can see the numbers are there, but they say these programs are probably going to disappear.
Yeah, and so everybody always says there will never be another Johnny Carson, and I happen to agree with that.
Yeah.
That sentiment. And Johnny Carson, he would he poked fun at all politicians. I mean, you never really knew his political leanings.
Yeah.
And when he poked fun, he did it in a way that there was really no hard feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to me, anyway, late night is not like that. It's what you said. It's all partisan. It's mean. It's nasty.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
And I don't think that's not what Americans want on their late night TV.
Well, yeah, right. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Trump won 2,500 of the counties in the country, and Harris only won 500.
Yeah.
You know, the country's all red.
Right.
Take a look at the map.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But the liberal media doesn't. All they see is the microphone in front of the camera.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. Very
Okay.
much so.
Yeah, that's all I got for you today, Russ. I'm going to go out and weed the smallest victory garden in Republic.
All right. Well, hey, as long as it suits your needs, who cares?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
All right.
Right. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mark, thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Hey, both lines are now open, 724-438-4593. Hey, another programming note. We're going to bring you the Pirate game on Wednesday. So there will be no What's on Your Mind this coming Wednesday. So that leaves the next 15 minutes and both hours of tomorrow's show for you to let us know what's on your mind. 724-438-4593. Got to guess the second hour. I'm not going to tell you. You've heard from them before. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. So you're going to have to stay tuned to find out who these guests are on our second hour when I introduce them coming out of the 2 o'clock news. So looking forward to that. All righty. Excuse me. All right. So Mark is, well, we've had two Marks here call in today that have been to Steeler training camp. Not necessarily up to Latrobe, but two different opinions as to attending. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hi, Russ. It's Leanne. How are you?
Good, Leanne. How are you doing?
Well, I think I'm doing okay. I just finished helping peel 150 pounds of potatoes.
Ow.
Yes, for our pierogi extravaganza tomorrow. So,
okay.
I haven't been overcome by carb fumes or anything, but I have to throw this in. It's like, I don't care if the public knows this. I am so naive. But I thought when you went to watch the Steelers play that you parked your car in a ditch somewhere and went through some cornfield and peeked through chicken wire. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It's like, oh, looky, there's some Steelers. Hi, how are you? And whenever Ben Roethlisberger was first hired, some of my family members that live out of state were in town, and they went to see him because my brother's-in-law are big Steeler fans, blah, blah, blah. And I asked them, and they go, Rose, it's a huge, Leanne, it's a huge, what's what I'm looking, commercial thing. It's like they sell Sharpies and things that you might hope they will sign for you and drinks and all this. And I went, well, we went to stand in line. They stood in line for hours. Sorry. I mean, I guess if I were a diehard Steeler fan or something, or, my nephew had just been hired by the Steelers, but no thanks.
Yeah.
Even in my younger days, Leanne would never do that.
Yeah, I guess it gives you the opportunity to get up close and personal, with the players, and a better opportunity to grab a photograph like, Mark from Connellsville talked about, or their autograph.
I thought that story was beautiful, and that's why I'm in my poor naive imagination thought it was like that. It's like, hey, hi Steelers, how are you? And they come over and pat you, your little kids on the head and whatever. Yeah, really. And I think that's a beautiful story. I was so happy to hear that.
Yeah, get your own personal Coca-Cola moment with Joe Green.
Yeah,
if you remember that commercial.
Well, absolutely. And, so there you have it with that. But going on to late night talk shows, and I could never manage to stay up for Johnny Carson. That was our school days, and if you just couldn't stay up because you had to get up early.
Right.
Okay. But the stuff that I saw, he first of all, he had no competition, and I understand that. But you're correct. It's like these talk shows stir up a lot of this hatred, animosity that is just pervading our country. And, and it doesn't help when you, aside from the talk shows, that you hear about, so-and-so may have leaked information, so-and-so may have provided false, intelligence. Was President Biden really running the country? And it's just so disheartening for the average Joes that just go and actually think that when we vote, and I know that it does make a difference, but it just gets very discouraging, and it's no wonder that a lot of people don't vote. They're like, well, we'll vote for whatever, but who knows what's really going on, or, I don't know, Russ.
Right.
It's just very discouraging, very discouraging.
Do you think, Elon Musk has said, in light of the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill, that he's starting a new political party, the American Party. Do you think he's got a chance in, to succeed?
No, yeah, I know. I really, for right now, there might be some people that are like, yeah. People have short memories, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
By the time he gets around to doing this, so yeah, he'll have a few people that follow him. I don't really know a lot about Elon Musk, to jump on his bandwagon. I'd have to do a heck of a lot of research. And good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no place hardly to find objective information about any candidates. It's all vote. It's tough. It's really tough. So that's what I think.
Okay. Hey, Leanne.
So,
I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go away.
Yeah,
I'm going to go. I'm going to go pierce through some chicken wire.
Go ice your arm down from peeling 1,500 pounds of peanut. But do you? This begs the question. Do you cut out the eyes of the potatoes as you're peeling along, and maybe a little back? Okay, alrighty.
Yeah, and then you have this big potato and you get disappointed because you cut in half and it has hollow heart. Where the middle of the potato's missing, that kind of thing. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, my arm does hurt. Okay. I mean, there were certainly other people doing it, but it's like, usually one does not do this. And of course, we had to share stories about here we are in KP, etc. And I said, sorry to report, I think they have automatic potato peelers now.
It just doesn't do it as well, though. So.
No. I mean, in the military, when you're. Okay. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
So there you go.
All righty. Hey, man, gotta run. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pierce through some chicken wire and hope the stew are coming by.
There you go. All righty. Thanks, Leanne. Bye-bye. Hey, got to take a quick little break. When we come back, both lines are open, 724-438-4593.
Have you been told there is nothing that can be done for your neuropathy? Tri-State Neuropathy Centers is pleased to tell you that's not true. As one of the largest and most successful neuropathy treatment practices in the country, Tri-State Neuropathy Centers has grown to 9 regional centers and helped over 14,000 patients, like John from Morgantown. John had such extreme numbness and pain that he was having difficulty feeling his car pedals. Then John discovered Tri-State Neuropathy Centers and their effective FDA-approved treatment program that has no drugs, is non-invasive and painless. John's great results have given his freedom back, and he's doing the things he wants, like simply driving or cutting the grass. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers help John, along with thousands of others. Let them help you next. Call 304-777-2068. That's 304-777-2068. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers, the leader in treating peripheral neuropathy.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Blooming into a sun-filled season, Our Lady's Accessory Shop is blossoming with something for everyone, including yourself. Strap, located at 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown. Our handbags are drenched in sun-kissed colors, fun fashion jewelry, and summer and beach-inspired styles. Our beauty bar is overflowing with Strap's signature lip gloss and Palladio brand makeup and products. And all new at Strap, Our Starstruck candle collection is now in stock, and they are out of this world. We have the latest in Wrangler bags, sunflower print totes, and mini bags, the cutest summer footwear, including sandals and flip-flops, free gift wrapping, and pretty packaging. Gift certificates available. Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown, 724-557-6184. You're sure to adore us, and you'll love our prices.
It's a day that ends in Y, so it's a day that you might decide you don't want to cook. That means it's the perfect day to order Fat Angelo's. Offering delicious pizzas, salads, hoagies, strombolis and calzones, wings, and more. And with 12 locations across the area ready to serve you, today is the day to visit FatAngelosPizza.com, where you can quickly and conveniently find your local shop and place your order online. Or get the local phone number and give them a call. Order up!
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our surplus. Your savings.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. We've got about 12 minutes. 2 minutes. Sorry, put an extra digit in there. Didn't mean to. We've got about 2 minutes to go in hour one of What's on Your Mind. So time for a short little conversation. If you want to give a call, 724-438-4593. So Steeler camp players, they report Wednesday. First practice Thursday, open to the public. I don't know if there's a cost to go to that. I do know they'll be selling souvenirs around there. And then, of course, Thursday is the beginning of the Fayette County Fair. And we'll be there next week. So looking forward to that. Hope you come on out for WMBS Day at the Fair. I think that's the 30th, if I remember correctly. So looking forward to you joining us out there, and I'm looking forward to doing the show. I'm assuming Kendall's going to be there, and I don't know. Last year it was Matt, so maybe Matt is back with us as well. I haven't been. I'm only here a couple days a week for a couple hours, so I don't get all the juicy tidbit as to what's going on here at the station. So I'm assuming that is Kendall and Matt and myself and maybe others. I don't know. So anyway, and of course we'll be coming to you live, not only by your through your radio, but also on your computer on our Facebook Live feed. So that's coming up in the very near future. All right. It's a gorgeous day outside. I understand more heat is on the way, though, so get outside and enjoy it while you can. In the meantime, I do have some guests scheduled for next hour, so any more conversation between you and me is going to have to take place tomorrow. So we'll have 2 hours to do that tomorrow. CBS News is just around the corner here now. They're going to bring you news from around the world, around the country, and then TJ is in here with the local news, sports, and weather, and then I'll be back for hour two of What's on Your Mind with my guests. This is WMBS Uniontown at the Tone. It's going to be 2 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. A federal courtroom is center stage today for the battle between Harvard and the Trump administration over more than $2 billion in funding cuts. CBS's Katrina Kaufman is covering.
There is a very strong argument here that there is academic freedom under the First Amendment, that an academic institution should have the right to decide what is going to be taught, who attends the university, who teaches there, and these are demands that the government is making on it.
A federal judge in Louisville is holding a sentencing hearing for former police officer Brett Hankison, one of the officers charged in the botched raid that killed Breonna Taylor. The Justice Department has recommended he be sentenced to 1 day in prison. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
They're backing off and saying that there should not be this type of lengthy sentence, that it's too long, it's too political against law enforcement officers.
A Canadian man whose 9-year-old daughter was found dead after he reported her missing has been charged with murder. New York State Police Captain Robert McConnell says there were inconsistencies in the father's account. He had reported she was abducted.
This is certainly a difficult case and a heartbreaking investigation. On behalf of the New York State Police and our law enforcement partners, I want to offer our condolences to the family of Melina.
For the first time, Israeli troops have pushed into areas of central Gaza where several aid groups are based. It may be an attempt to carve up the territory into military corridors. And it comes after dozens of Palestinians were killed trying to get aid over the weekend. Reporter Linda Gradstein has more from Jerusalem.
The UN World Food Program said that shortly after entering Gaza, a convoy of 25 trucks carrying food aid encountered what it called massive crowds of hungry civilians who then came under Israeli gunfire. Israel says its troops fired warning shots after its soldiers were threatened.
Gaza's health ministry called it one of the deadliest attacks on aid seekers since the war began. Less than 2 weeks before President Trump's deadline for countries to negotiate new trade deals, Kelly O'Grady reports the administration's promising Americans will love the deals.
Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said it's going to be one for the record books. We've been here before where we have heard that deals are going to be made. And I think a lot of businesses and consumers have been left wondering, okay, like we've seen a couple, but, they don't really seem to be firm.
Stocks are in positive territory today and heading for more records. That's ahead of a week full of profit updates by big U.S. companies. The S&P and the NASDAQ hit record highs. The Dow Jones Industrial's currently up 213 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Think 5G home internet is your best option? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Switch to Armstrong and get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or,
Hi, come on in. How are you feeling?
when you see doctors Paul Hartley and Mary Beth Riley, plus nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckhart, and Stacy Morris, you get one-on-one personal professional health care serving the area for over 3 decades. If you're looking for a primary care doctor, call Doctors Hartley and Riley at 724-437-1109 or online at ppcp.org. Or
serving number 3,944.
A baby steals the show on the world golf stage. CBS's Deborah Rodriguez has that.
Scottie Scheffler is 3/4 of the way to a career Grand Slam after his 4-stroke win at the British Open. But it was his 14-month-old son who stole the show on NBC.
Bennett is on the loose. Here he comes. No! It's not easy up those slopes.
His baby boy took a tumble as he walked up a hill on the 18th green solo to help his dad celebrate. After an assist from a tournament official, he made it into the champ's arms. Scheffler stood Bennett up next to the Claret Jug Trophy, which was almost as tall as his little boy. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Microsoft is issuing an emergency fix to close off a vulnerability in its SharePoint software that hackers have exploited to carry out widespread attacks. Those have targeted businesses and the federal government. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
Now the local, district, and statewide news. Being brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant Dieter. Keeping you warm and cozy in winter and cool and comfortable in summer with a quality Bryant gas furnace or air conditioning system. And now the news.
Good afternoon. It's 2:05. It is partly to mostly sunny and 77 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Injured, call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. I'm TJ DeStefano. Sports and weather follow the news. Two Connellsville businesses, Kickstand Kitchen and Coffee at Crawford, are raising money to help support the family of a woman who died following a house fire in Connellsville last week. 26-year-old Sierra Trillo died at the hospital following the fire. Proceeds raised are going to be given to the family to help support funeral expenses and other needs. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital now offers patients robotic-assisted surgical procedures with the addition of a Da Vinci Surgical System XI robot. Currently used in select general surgeries, including hernia repair, gallbladder, and appendix removals. Use of the equipment is expected to expand soon to include gynecology and urology. In recognition of this advancement, Uniontown Hospital will host an on-site robotic surgery open house from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesday, August 6th in community rooms 1 and 2 inside the main lobby. All are welcome to attend for an opportunity to view a demonstration robot, ask questions, and hear directly from the professionals about what this advancement means to patients. Visitors to Presque State Park discovered the body of a young female kayaker who went missing Friday in Lake Erie. Multiple agencies were called to the park's Beach 1 after visitors found the body around 1 p.m. Sunday. Erie County Coroner Lyell Cook identified the body as 17-year-old Madison Gallagher of North Huntington Township, Westmoreland County. Crews began searching Friday evening after two teens went out near Kelso Beach in a kayak but were put in danger by the surf. A neighbor tried to help on his jet ski and was able to rescue one of the kayakers. He was brought to shore and treated by medics. Witnesses say neither Gallagher nor the other teen was wearing a life jacket. Cook said she expects to rule the death accidental due to drowning. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission is investigating the incident. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard is accusing former Obama administration officials of treasonous conspiracy. Mark Mayfield has more.
In an interview with Fox News Sunday Morning Futures, Gabbard alleged that this is part of an effort to harm President Trump.
They decided that they would do everything possible to try to undermine his ability to do what voters tasked President Trump to do.
The director of National Intelligence declassified documents Friday that she said were evidence the Obama administration manufactured and politicized intelligence to lay the groundwork for the FBI probe into Russia's election interference. Gabbard's claims come as the Trump administration is still dealing with the controversy surrounding the Epstein files. I'm Mark Mayfield.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather are next.
439-2323. For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette's Heating and Air Conditioning, your service company.
When it's sweltering outside, you'll be cool inside with central air conditioning from Bryant, the people that know cool. And it's easy to have a central air conditioning system installed in your home. Simply call on your Bryant dealer, Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, located near the Laurel Mall on Route 119, north of Uniontown. The phone number is 439-2323. Let Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning rescue you from the sticky, humid summer weather. Remember that number for Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, 439-2323.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439.
In sports, the Pirates host the Detroit Tigers tonight at PNC Park. Paul Skeens is on the mound for the Bucks, who are 39-61 and have lost 3 in a row and 11 of the last 12. We'll have the game on WMBS. The pregame 6:15, the first pitch at 6:40.
The local, district, and statewide news has been brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer. Route 119 north of Uniontown, located near Laurel Mall. Phone 439-2323.
The Weather Watch is being brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Call Nate at 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more. Get a free quote now.
It'll be partly to mostly sunny the rest of the afternoon. 80 for the high, mainly clear, and 60 tonight, and sunny and 85 tomorrow. Right now, mostly sunny, 77 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios at 2:10 on this Monday afternoon. I'm TJ DeStefano, and up next, it's hour 2 of What's on Your Mind with Russ Rhodes on WMBS.
The Weather Watch has been brought to you by State Farm agent Nathan Ferguson. Nate is there for you. Call 724-438-7611 for life, home, car insurance, and more.
Have you been told there is nothing that can be done for your neuropathy? Tri-State Neuropathy Centers is pleased to tell you that's not true. As one of the largest and most successful neuropathy treatment practices in the country, Tri-State Neuropathy Centers has grown to 9 regional centers and helped over 14,000 patients, like Kim from Morgantown. Kim was experiencing such severe numbness, burning, and stabbing pain in her feet that she constantly felt distracted in life. Then Kim discovered Tri-State Neuropathy Centers and their effective FDA-approved treatment program that has no drugs, is non-invasive, and painless. Kim no longer has the pain that was limiting her daily activities, and she's now enjoying life again. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers helped Kim, along with thousands of others. Let them help you next. Call 304-777-2068. That's 304-777-2068. Tri-State Neuropathy Centers, the leader in treating peripheral neuropathy.
Are you looking for personalized healthcare you can trust? At Montgomery Medical, they're accepting new patients.
Hi, I'm Dr. Betty Thomas. Having a primary care provider means better overall health, from preventative care to managing chronic conditions. We're here to support you every step of the way.
That's right. Hi, I'm Jenna Lutzka, a physician assistant. Plus, we have same-day appointments and walk-in same-day care available too. We're here for you.
Join the Montgomery Medical family today by calling 724-569-8100 to schedule your appointment. A family tradition of family medicine.
Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling are the ones to call when you need a dumpster. Red Rooster offers fast, friendly service and provides medium-sized dumpsters that will fit your needs, whether it's a general remodeling project, emptying a house, or doing a summer or fall cleanout. Just call Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling at 724-569-0337 for rates and availability. Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling in Smithfield also offers a 5% military discount. Call 724-569-0337 and look for the Red Rooster.
Go to Ford Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown.
Hey John, Ford is running some great incentives right now. Listen to this, 2025 F-150, XLT, Crew Cab, how about 0% for 48 months? And you can do a rate and rebate combination of, get this, up to $9,000 off MSRP and these great rates. 3.9 for 60, 4.9 for 72, and only 5.9 for 84 months. That's a deal.
Dang, Dom, that's a deal. Okay, check this out. Let's talk about SUVs. 2025 Ford Escape Active. Let's take up to $5,000 off MSRP. Or Ford's offering 0% financing for 48 months.
Now, John, you know we're going to talk about our pre-owned. We have 60 and ready to roll. Most are certified with factory warranty, and we have fresh trades arriving daily.
Just a reminder, we offer mobile service and online maintenance appointments and are very popular pickup and delivery service. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's Ford of Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's, or check us out at FordofUniontown.com.
Having Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller fill your prescriptions, offer free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and gladly answer your healthcare questions. Flu shots, the new Moderna COVID boosters, plus Shingrix shots with your doctor's prescription are also available at Hicksonbaugh's. Call 724-437-2828. Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
Your health is more than just how you feel today. It's about staying well for the years ahead.
At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Primary Care, we're here to help you manage your health with regular checkups, screenings, and care that's tailored to you. With locations in Uniontown, Carmichaels, Connellsville, and Scottdale, it's easy to find care close to home. Visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown today to find the primary care provider who is right for you.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Welcome back to Hour 2 of What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. I have in the studio with me a couple of guests. I'm going to hold you in suspense for just another minute longer before I introduce them, because I want to remind you that What's on Your Mind is brought to you by Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, Hicks & Baugh's Drugstore, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, K2 Engineering, and Tireman's Auto Garage. From the Italian Festival, we have, if you're joining us online on Facebook, on your left is Mr. Rudy Dutko, and on your right, Mr. Jim Santilli. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Today. My pleasure. My pleasure. So August 9th and 10th.
That's it.
Sir. Uniontown, up at kind of the eastern side of Main Street.
Yeah, we moved up
Courthouse
this year around the courthouse.
Yeah. So looking forward to that?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it posed any different any challenge for you being up there as opposed to back by Story Square?
The only thing really this year I just talked to Rudy about was setting up the vendors, we got probably about 7 or 8 new vendors from last year, and trying to squeeze them in and make them happy and make everyone else remain happy. It's a stretched out area. We can only put so many people in the prime spots, if you want to call them prime spots. But we're doing the best we can. Hope everybody has the same type of business, but we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, and come August 11th, when it's all said and done, nobody's going to care anymore.
August 11th, that morning I'll be on a flight to Orlando, Florida, actually, for a National Sons of Italy convention. So they're going to be responsible for the cleanup. So I'm cutting out early Monday.
We weren't invited to that conference.
No, you weren't ready?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll bring home the photographs. And in this picture, I did this. Yeah.
I want some Mickey ears.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Rudy, pull that mic a little bit closer to yourself there, would you? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. So 9th and 10th. What else? Why don't we start off here? What's the schedule look like?
One thing I'd like to get in before Rudy wasn't here last month when we were on air. Rudy handled the sponsorships.
Okay.
He went out and got sponsors, called people, sent out emails, sent out letters, went above and beyond, along with Ron Sheba, another one of our members. He did a lot of footwork, but we would like to announce the